Welcome to Mixtapes, everybody. My name is Eric Stangeland. I'm your host, and right next to me, as always, is my co-host, Mr. Mark Moots. Moots, what's going on this morning, my friend?
Hey man, well, today we haven't done one of these yet, and I figured this would be fun. We're gonna rank a bunch of folks.
Oh, the tears.
We're gonna do a tier board of rock singers.
Okay, this will be interesting because you know what I notice on the internet? It's like everybody has a definition of rock singers, and sometimes I think people don't kind of know how to classify rock singers. Like Geoff Tate
hmm
is not a rock singer;
No,
he's a metal singer.
he's a metal singer. I mean,
He can be a
he's an
rock singer.
incredibly gifted, like trained, amazing singer who could sing rock.
Well, of course.
But he's a fucking metal guy.
Yeah.
Bruce Dickinson is a metal singer.
Exactly.
You know, could he sing rock? Absolutely.
Right.
And some of the picks that are in our pool here are gonna blur the line a little bit, I think, because we're dipping into rock, like rock bands, hard rock bands, and there's some metal-ish folks, but I would classify these singers that we have in the pool as, even though they sing in metal bands, they're rock singers
Okay.
because there is a difference. Like Rob Halford is a metal god singer. Like
Yeah,
that's
100%.
Geoff Tate, same thing.
Yep.
Some of these dudes, like they're more rock guys. And I
Cool.
think, I hope y'all will understand what we're talking about. And if you don't, fucking light them up down there.
Absolutely. Well, why don't we get started, man? Because we got a lot of
Okay.
singers here, it looks like. So,
We do. We have a fair amount. So the board is set.
oh, hey, real
And
quick, as we start,
yeah,
I'm noticing some grunge guys. That's definitely in the rock world.
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. It'll be just fine.
yeah.
So the first guy up is Mr. Paul Rodgers.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
That's a good start. Bad Company, a little Free,
Uh-huh.
Queen in his later years.
Yep.
I put him at God status. I'll be honest with
Wow.
you.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, he's just got that. He's got a really good voice, man. You know, and he's a very
Yeah.
underrated singer. I mean, I don't think he's underrated in the like musician world. Like if you
Mhm.
bring him up to other musicians, especially in that time period, like
Yep.
I think that's Led Zeppelin's first signing
Yes.
when they got their label going.
Correct.
So I can put him at God tier. I can put him at A tier, A or God for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do want. I forgot one stipulation.
Yeah.
There can only be 4 in God tier. We each get 2, basically.
All right, I'm gonna put him in A then.
So yeah.
'Cause
Um.
I got a feeling.
Yeah. Well. For me, Paul Rodgers, he's like the singer's singer.
Yes.
You know, like Freddie Mercury, it was his favorite singer.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
That's true. Freddie, not on this list, but I completely agree with you. I think like easy,
Yeah.
easy. So there's Mr. Paul Rodgers. Okay. Next up to bat is Chris Cornell.
God tier. God
Okay.
tier.
You're gonna spend one of those tokens right now,
I
huh?
absolutely am.
Okay.
I mean,
I
I mean, come on.
well,
Listen,
and when we get done, if we need to adjust some things, we can.
yeah,
Um,
which is totally fair. I'll say this right now. Go and listen to Jesus Christ Pose vocals only on YouTube.
Yeah, I think my good buddy and bandmate Marcus Mayhall, a friend of the show, was texting the other night saying that Chris Cornell he thinks is the best singer ever, which is kind of what made me want to do this
Ah,
list.
all right.
So thanks, Marcus. All right, so you're putting him right there.
I am.
I think that might be one I'll want to revisit later, but I'll
Okay.
allow it because you went straight there.
Yeah.
The next one for me goes straight next to him, and that is Ann Wilson.
Yeah, I cannot disagree whatsoever. She is somebody that drives me nuts when I see best rock singers of all time, and she doesn't make like the list
It's
at all. It's other than she's a woman and some people are lame like that. She is insanely
she's
versatile,
a
great
ridiculous
monster. Dude,
singer.
her range is nuts. Her sense of melody. I mean,
Well, the thing that Anne for me, and there's a lot of these people that I'll probably mention this about, her tone
Yes.
is just, I mean,
Yes.
it's fucking beautiful.
Yep.
She is a ridiculous singer.
Yep.
Like there's nowhere else for her to go but right
There's
there.
no revisiting that one. She's definitely got it.
No, she's locked.
Yep.
Okay. And I think this will be fun because there's going to be some interesting folks like Ian Gillan.
I mean, I'm putting Ian Gillan A tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting Ian Gillan A
I
tier.
mean,
How do
dude, if you listen to any of the Purple stuff, but
yeah,
like,
exactly.
I mean, just Highway Star,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. You get
Especially
into
that
Child of
especially
Time.
that time period too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I think he got, I think a lot of people get overshadowed by somebody who will come up later
Right.
from that time period. But for my money, Ian Gillan, monster singer,
Yeah.
monster.
Yep.
And I'm okay. Okay. Up next, this is a Kevin Bacon thing, but DC,
David Coverdale.
David Coverdale.
Um, I'm gonna say A tier.
Hmm.
I got him between A and B. I mean, if there was a
Yeah.
B plus tier, I'd put him at B plus.
Yeah, I agree. I think
In the height of his career, he's an A.
so I think that's a good point. We should be judging these people at their peak, not like how do they sound now? Because if they
Yeah.
did, oh DC, buddy,
Yeah.
enjoy your retirement.
Right.
You deserve
right.
it. Your body of work is incredible.
I
Um,
I can put him as an A, but I mean, I'm not hating if you put him at a B.
I'm thinking I'm gonna put him in at B for me. High B,
Yeah.
like high B, but B.
So put him at B, and we'll revisit that one.
Okay. Whew. Glenn Hughes.
I mean, I say A. I mean,
I think
he's
I don't know anyone on this entire list or in the world who can sing like Glenn Hughes.
yeah,
Anyone.
yeah.
And I know that I just said judge him at their peak, but I don't know when his peak is because like he can still do all that shit right now in his 70s.
Which is mind-boggling.
Even after he like blew his shit up with so much cocaine that he couldn't like do anything, he came back and is stronger than ever.
Yeah,
I think, I mean, he's borderline God tier for me.
and we're still going like just singers,
Just singer.
not performing, right?
No,
Just
I'm talking singing. I mean, you can include the performance if you like,
yeah. Let's
but
keep it.
I'm kind of it's the voice.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. So it doesn't have anything to do with the career either, right? Like no longevity or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Like in terms
No.
of like, they had this many bands that did great and all this. It's literally just the voice.
I think
right?
it's at their peak, their voice.
Okay.
That's how I'm doing this.
Okay. Just clarification for the audience
Yeah.
too.
I think I mean I want to put him like there. He's at the top of A.
That kind of makes sense, and
Okay.
I like that too.
Okay.
Okay.
Next
Yeah.
is Steve Perry.
Man, this is gonna be an interesting list
Mm-hmm. It is.
because I mean I think Perry at his prime is an A.
He was
I mean,
he's a hell of a singer. I mean, he really is. He's one of those dudes, and he doesn't have like a really super warm, rich tone,
no.
but he's got. I mean, Jesus, his range, really emotive.
He can bring it live too. I think that's
and
one of the
live he
things we
was.
should talk about because
He was killer.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, for me, I would put him at the end of A, and then I might want to bump him down to B later.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right. Layne Staley,
God tier for me.
God tier.
100% God tier.
Okay.
I look. anything that guy was involved with, I dug.
Okay.
Um, the power that came out of that guy's voice, I heard that he would
Mm.
resonate out of his body. He was such
Yeah.
a loud singer.
Hmm.
I love his tone.
Yeah.
Um, Dirt's one of my favorite records of all time.
Sure.
The Mad Season stuff. The thing with Layne that I love the most is not only could the guy sing, I believed every word that came out of his mouth. Like
Yeah.
he really got the emotion out of his voice.
Yep.
Like
I
he
would
would.
agree with that.
Let's put it this way. This is going to be controversial. Sorry, Marcus, friend of the show. I think I think Layne was a better singer than Cornell for those reasons.
Well, I would say that Layne could do it live, and
In
and
yeah,
Chris, what I saw Soundgarden early, like Louder Than Love, and um, he was pitchy.
he's a little pitchy. Yeah, I saw him with Temple the Dog, and I saw him
Yeah,
in '94 with Soundgarden, and I don't
yeah.
disagree with you.
I mean, dude, on record, Jesus
On
Christ.
record, he's insane. Yeah,
And I think he is an incredible singer. Bad Motor Finger, the whole album, he sings like a golden god. I
yep,
don't disagree with you. Yeah, like I say, when I saw them on the Louder Than Love tour and on Bad Motor Finger, his presence,
yeah, it was amazing.
but he was a pitchy motherfucker.
Yeah,
Anyway, Layne, so you're spending
I am.
your
I
God
am
tier
I
ticket
am
number two.
very confident. Okay,
Okay.
out of the God tier right there, I'm very confident two out of the three are going to stay.
I well, I know one of them is. So let's put it that way.
Yeah, yeah,
In fact,
yeah,
just for argument's sake, I'm just going to put her
yeah.
right there.
And you know what's funny?
Um,
Those two would agree.
oh,
They're no
dude,
longer with us, but they would agree.
absolutely. No, they both would be like it's her.
Yep.
All right, Miles Kennedy.
I'm going to put him as a B. Now, look,
Yeah,
like technically, he's easily an A.
sure,
He's got a range from hell.
he
He
does.
sings those parts in Rockstar, the
Oh yeah,
movie. But I don't care for his tone.
that is exactly what I was going to say. The tone of his voice.
A little shrilly.
So it's a little shrill. It's a little here.
Yeah.
The singers will know what I'm talking about. I cannot knock his abilities
Right.
or his technique. And also, it just doesn't move me.
Yeah.
So,
I
and this
kind
is
of,
our fucking show, so that's how I'm going to
well,
do it.
and I agree with you, dude. Like, I
You
mean,
know, and I'm putting him behind Coverdale because
yes, you should.
because Coverdale has tone and all of
Yes.
that stuff to spare. Probably more than a couple of people above him. Oh boy, Mr.
Oh, boy.
Sebastian Bach is up next.
Oh, man.
And okay, so I'll just go in because this is probably hot take. I'm
Yeah.
going to give him a C,
Ooh.
and it's because even more that like Chris Cornell was pitchy, Sebastian live was like kind of painful,
I
and I find him insufferable.
well, I mean, yeah. I mean, if there's an insufferable category for this, he's easily a D to an F.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, dude, the guy can sing. His tone, don't love it. Um, he's at the very least, he's the end of B to me, but I would put him at the top of C.
I look, I'll put him at B just for the simple fact of the first two Skid Row records.
Well,
There, there's
that's
some
all I'm judging on. That's the
there's some
peak.
stuff. There's some stuff. Like, I mean, look, I can't put him at C
Okay.
for Quicksand Jesus alone.
Quicksand Jesus. No, I
I,
get that. I
I
do.
can't put him
And
at C.
probably some of my C is just spite.
It totally is. It
Um,
totally is. The Broadway
yeah.
stuff I can leave.
Yeah, well, in just any interview ever.
Oh, dude. Come on the
It does.
show.
It does. No, don't. Um, it does color the way I think about some of these folks. You know,
No,
there'll be another one that we're going to argue about more. Trust
sure.
me. There'll be a couple. Um, Probably not this
We're
one,
supposed
but
to argue more, right? We
I
get along
think so.
too
We're
well
being
together.
really nice. Yeah.
That's what we've been told. We
Yeah,
get
we
along
have
too well with
actually.
our
We
takes.
agree too much.
Right.
Lou Gramm.
Oh, good Lord.
Good Lord.
Can I just do a disclaimer on this one?
Yeah.
I have never liked Foreigner, and I think
Oh.
my entry point to Foreigner was the fucking cupcake '80s Foreigner, like the
Oh.
late '80s Foreigner. You know,
Oh
like I want to
no.
know what love is and all that crap. I have heard the Foreigner hits,
Yeah.
right? You know, like that's like Hot Blooded, right? And like that type of
Hot
shit, right?
Blooded, Double
Yeah,
Vision.
good,
I
some
mean,
great songs. Like I've nothing against. It's like Nazareth. Like was Nazareth the one that was the Love Hurts, right?
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
That song, I fucking hate that song. That's like
That's hilarious.
I cannot stand that song.
I love that guy's voice.
Great voice, but I can't stand that song. Lou
Sure.
Gramm to me, great singer. Like obviously,
Oh yeah.
it's just a B for me because like I can't
Okay.
I can't handle
Okay.
I can't handle the '80s. I mean, you know, if it was '70s entry Lou, maybe different
Well,
story.
we are talking peak.
We are talking, but like, what is
His peak,
What is
not commercial peak.
I was gonna say, right? Okay,
I
do you
would say
think
his peak
was the '70s? You think that?
I think it's the early 80s with the Foreigner 4 album.
Okay,
So Jukebox Hero.
another great tune. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna say B, but I'll let you defer because you have the more.
Yeah.
You're
That's interesting. I do. I think Lou's an incredible singer.
really is.
Soulful,
Yeah,
powerful range.
yeah,
I'm gonna put him right here.
yeah. I don't think that's bad. I really don't like.
Yeah.
I feel like Lou Gramm. Yeah, I feel like you put him in the right place. Like David Coverdale. Like I think those two guys and Paul Rodgers. Honestly, they're all like in that same kind of.
They're very
You know what I mean?
bluesy. Like, yeah.
They're all English. They're all English too, right?
I don't think Lou Gramm's English.
Is he American?
I think so.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that.
Shows you how much I fucking know about Foreigner.
Yeah, you don't know shit about Foreigner.
I love how they're called Foreigner, but he's American.
That's okay. Also, Kelly Hansen, who ended up singing for Foreigner for a long time, great fucking singer. Not in the pool, great singer.
Good point.
Up next is Klaus Meine.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have to say what early '80s is peak Scorpions for vocal for him? Wouldn't you say?
I mean, I would go.
I mean, I know you love the '70s stuff, but like,
I would go late '70s to
like Blackout,
mid '80s.
Early, yeah. Like, I mean, the cutoff is probably "Rock You Like a Hurricane." That world.
I would say the cutoff is, Love at First Sting Worldwide Live.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah.
Klaus is great.
Yep.
Really killer singer.
But
yeah.
I think the tough thing about Klaus, and it's not his fault. He's an incredible technical singer, but the pronunciation is a little odd.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of the '70s Scorpion stuff, and even the early '80s stuff. I think he sings his fucking ass off on some of this stuff. But if I had to be really, really honest, especially when going up against everyone he's going up against, I think I'm going to put him in C.
Oh wow, I wasn't expecting that. I was
no. We got a lot of stuff.
Okay, hold on, time out.
Yeah.
You're going to put Klaus below Sebastian Bach and Miles Kennedy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Although I mean, Miles could drop down, in my opinion. Maybe he will, and maybe Klaus will go up.
Okay.
I can concede that Sebastian is a technical better singer than Klaus.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a problem with that.
Right.
And I would even concede that Miles Kennedy is probably a technically better singer than Klaus.
I don't disagree with you either. I don't. But I like Klaus's voice more than Miles if I'm going to listen to something.
I agree. I would listen to the Scorpions forever and never listen to anything Miles did. No offense, Miles. You're a great fucking singer.
Yeah.
it's just personal
Yeah,
stuff. But like, okay, so if I'm saying I would put him at like, I mean, you could put him. So would you put him over Miles Kennedy? Would you put him as a ranking as like best singers ever? Would you put him that high?
I would.
Really?
I would.
Okay.
Yeah, I would.
Over Miles,
I would.
over Bass.
Because technically, I wouldn't put him over Bass.
Okay. So in between, you're thinking like right here.
I would. If there was a B minus category,
That's where they're
be in
living.
my B minus. Yeah.
All right, I'll do it. I mean, it makes me happy. I'm trying to be like really critical.
Dude,
like
you look good cop, bad cop today, right?
This will be no problem because ladies and gentlemen, the Jimmy Buffett of hard rock.
I love, dude. You don't even need to say the name. I'm so proud of you.
The Red Schlocker.
I love it.
Sammy fucking Hagar.
I love it. I love it. All right, disclaimer. I definitely was fully into Van Halen pretty much up until Balance.
Sure.
Do
you think that's his peak?
No, I don't. But you know what the thing with Sammy Hagar is? Like, I could care less about anything he did after Van Halen, the I Can't Drive 55 and all that other stuff. Like, I wasn't a Sammy guy. So, like, I remember the video with was it like the yellow Lamborghini or something? His range is on 5150. His range is pretty crazy.
The dude could sing real high.
He could.
Too high sometimes. He would say.
Yes. And there's certain songs from that era that mean a lot to me for sure. I mean, I'm a couple years younger than you, so like I'm like 11, I think, when Sammy Hagar does 5150.
Okay.
I'm such a Dave guy. I'll always be a Dave guy.
Sure.
You know, I'm really an Eddie guy. Because I can always find great shit on any Van Halen record, even
the Gary Cherone one.
Yeah, I can. I literally can find great, like, the first single I thought was good. I'm not gonna lie, right?
Yeah,
but I don't like Sammy Hagar. And if we want to get into like the whole thing we talked about with Sebastian just a couple minutes ago, Sammy Hagar is in that fucking category for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Just stop talking about Van Halen. I mean, dude, just
stop.
Just stop. Right. But that's not the show we're doing. So vocally, God, and I just enjoy people being pissed off at me for this. Vocally, man, I'm gonna say C. I'm gonna put him in C. Let's just put him in the C category. He's the
I can live with that.
First person in C. Look, he can sing, folks. We know
he can sing.
But I don't like his tone. Like, and if we got even further into this and we talked about lyrically, he's a fucking F minus. F minus. Like,
no, the lyrics are embarrassing. But if I'm looking at just his voice, arguably, yes, he is a very good. He can sing.
He could be a C plus if we.
Now he's a fucking C.
Next. We talked way too much about Sammy Hagar there.
All right, so much for us agreeing. Okay. Axl fucking Rose.
I just love. Could I literally say that you want to put him as a D?
Yeah.
Am I reading your mind right?
I mean, I would. Yeah.
I can't put Axl Rose as a D.
Yeah. Disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen. Unpopular opinion. I have those, as you well know. I can't stand Axl Rose. Right. Like, I can't stand him. Not even, like, vocally, I don't like him. He ruins perfectly good songs if he opens his mouth for me. I hate his tone. I hate him. So where
would you put him?
I wouldn't have even had him on this list.
Okay, but if you have to have him on the list, so he's on the list right now. Where would you put him?
If I'm trying to ignore my personal feelings about him, he's a C at best.
Okay.
At best, but I would put him being as objective as possible, understanding that he has charisma or whatever, but like for me, if I'm being extremely generous, it's a C. If I'm being decent and reasonable, it's a D.
Okay, let's put him at a C
All right.
because there's
I'm
some
putting him
things that
under Sammy Hagar because Sammy can sing better than Axl Rose.
yeah, but there's some shit that Axel did that was pretty. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
like what? No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to get into it.
don't get into it.
Not worth the argument, honestly.
No, right,
I've
right.
hated him since forever, and
Okay.
you can torch me up all you want. All right. Bon Scott.
I love how this is going. Bon Scott's a solid B for me.
Hmm,
I
okay.
love Bon Scott's delivery. I like Bon
Yeah.
Scott way more than Brian Johnson. Sorry, I know you like
Sure.
Brian Johnson better than Bon Scott. I love his delivery. I love his tone, his attitude. Is he a technically great singer? No, he's not. But like, man,
No,
there's
and they don't have to be,
no,
right?
right. Dude,
Um,
I don't know, dude. And like the live clips I've seen, he sings. Like
yeah.
it's not like
No, that
you know what I'm
sound
saying?
comes out of his face.
Yeah,
That's
it's
how
not,
that.
and it's not like he's not really pitchy live from what I've heard. Like he just is. I don't know,
Well, I
dude.
mean, the beauty of his vocal stylings is like pitch is somewhat relative, you know? He's
Kind of
not
makes
like
sense, right?
he's not a singer. He's a vocalist
but he could be a singer if he wanted to, and that's the
if he
funny thing
wanted
about
to
that
be.
band.
Probably.
Yeah, he's a solid B for
You're
me.
saying B?
Yeah, he's a solid B for
Man,
me.
I think
You
I
think
think that's
C?
high,
I
but
know.
I think top of C.
Yeah, all right. Okay, put him ahead of fucking Sammy Hagar.
Everything, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. This one I don't know. We'll see how you feel about it.
Sure.
Joe Lynn Turner.
Joe Lynn's got a really good voice.
Got a great fucking voice.
Joe Lynn has played in a lot of good bands.
He has.
I can put Joe Lynn Turner at a B because I think he's a little too theatrical at times for my taste.
I don't disagree with that. I think he's a great singer who's
Really
just
is.
never really had. I mean, the Rainbow stuff is killer. The Ingve stuff is killer.
Yep.
Um, he's a damn good singer. But I agree. I mean, I think. Well, I mean, I guess if we got Klaus up there, I would. Yeah, all right. I'll put him here.
Yeah, that works.
That feel about right?
Yeah, that feels about right.
Okay.
Oh,
Seductive Dawn.
seductive. Shout out to Brado and Big T fans of the show and Metal
Yeah.
Tom. Um, he is. Look, man. I'm just gonna say it right now. He is so fucking bad right now. I have no idea
Oh, now
what
we
he's
can't
even
talk about
doing. No,
now
I know. I'd just throw
because
that in
he's
there.
not even singing anymore.
No, dude, he's not. I'd put him at a C plus.
Plus,
I mean,
I
because there's times where he'd sing stuff that was like, he sings the backups on Blackout.
he does. He did
You
some of the
know,
guide vocals for Blackout too.
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Um,
I mean, I look if you're in that hair rock whatever the fuck '80s thing.
mhm.
I think if Dawkins had a different singer, they would have been a bigger band. I don't
They'd
feel
need
like
a different name.
well that too.
Yeah.
Um, but I do felt like his vocals held them back. But I think his vocals also help them be in that upper tier. Lynch is the real, but I mean like,
Lynch is the hook
but
for them.
but the guy can write hooky choruses. Like
He can write a
melody
decent
wise, I
chorus.
mean, dude, it's not love, breaking the chains. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
there,
Paris is Burning. That's one of
yeah,
my favorite Dawkins songs for some reason.
in my dreams.
Yep.
I mean,
Dream Warriors.
oh Christ,
He's 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 at C at best, I think.
yeah, let's put him at
Um,
C. I mean,
and since we're being really kind of generous with some of these folks, I'm
yeah,
gonna put Dawn under these two bags of shit.
thank you.
Joe Elliott.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's one of those. Because when
Yeah.
I listen to Def Leppard, I don't think about him vocally, as weird as that sounds. I think about just the songs. Like I think about
Yep.
just all the cool little hooky guitar riffs, and I think about. And here's okay. You know why this one isn't fair? Because like there's a lot of heavy lifting in those choruses.
Hmm.
So you can't judge him by any chorus that guy ever sings. It's
I
like you're
think
just judging him on singing verses, and he's a solid, strong singer. He's definitely in his prime had a range for sure.
oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, like, and I would, and I'll be fair to say this, even though the Def Leppard records I love,
Hmm.
I think his prime is like 84 to 87. I
Yeah, I
really
would agree
do.
with that.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I really do think there's some good singing on Hysteria, as much as I don't like Hysteria.
Yeah. I think the interesting thing about Joe, and I like what you said about how when I listen to Def Leppard, I don't think about him as a singer,
Yeah,
basically. And
yeah,
I feel the same way about Dawn,
yeah,
that like, look, there's good hooks, there's cool stuff, but like I don't think of them as a singer.
right.
Um, but I think Joe, well, I think he's arguably a better singer than Don Dawkins.
Yes.
Um, I think Joe is, I mean, his one of his heroes, as far as I can tell, is definitely the guy who's at the top of C right now. I think that there's a
Yeah.
lot of glitter rock and AC/DC in
Yep.
early Def Leppard.
100%.
And I don't think of Bon Scott as a singer. Like I said, I think of him as a vocalist. So I would almost put Joe Elliott in that barrel, but he's probably about as good as Sammy Hagar at his peak
Yeah.
as
I,
a singer.
I don't disagree.
And I'm good with him being in C.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Okay.
Um, I'm gonna put him. Do I put him like just over Don, or do I put him more
Put him
over
over
here?
Sammy. Put him over Sammy.
Over Sammy. I like that
Yeah.
even. Okay.
Yeah.
Next is the Prince of Darkness.
That's a hard one because I don't consider him a rock singer.
Really?
I feel like he's more metal.
I think he's a total rock singer.
I
I
mean,
think
he
if you
can be a
go,
rock singer, but I just feel like all the Sabbath stuff, he's like Sabbath is really metal. If you think about it, they're the first
but
kind
I
of
don't think
metal
he is.
band. But you don't think he is metal as a
Yeah.
singer? Dude, it's so hard though, because like think about those tunes in the time period. Like Bark of the Moon was a metal song; it wasn't a rock song,
But do
right?
you think that's a metal vocal?
This is the first one where I feel like this is a teeter totter to me.
Mm,
Like I feel like there's times where he's definitely a metal singer. Like let's say like a Miracle Man. It's kind of a
okay.
metal. It's kind of a metal singer voice in that one, right? Sabbath Bloody Sabbath is definitely a metal voice. It's not a rock voice, especially that fucking high part in that I wouldn't call it a breakdown, but like whatever you want to call it, the outro.
Hmm.
Um, I personally like Ozzy's voice a lot.
Sure.
I feel like when you want to talk about singers with melody, he has to rank up there at close to the top.
I think
He has
he was
really
a
good
very
sense of melody.
smart guy about melody for sure.
The hard thing is like, where's his peak?
Well, that is tough because I think it's easy to find like where he fell off.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, but I think generally Ozzy had a pretty consistent
yeah.
run vocally, not live, never
Not
live.
live. No,
Um,
no.
but like in studio,
I
I
can
don't know.
put
You
I can
could,
put him as a B.
wow, okay,
I can. I definitely can. I mean, there's
okay,
things that guy did vocally that was, like I said, the Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. That I mean, that range is insanely high.
it
I
is.
liked his tone. I liked the way he can convey melody.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Emotion, kind of like Layne. Like when I
Yeah,
hear him sing certain things, like I believe it 100%. He did a lot of his own harmony work in the beginning too.
Sure.
which I thought was, yeah, I got him as a B. I can't put him as a C.
Okay.
Can't do it.
Where? Because
I'll let you choose that. How about that? Because I feel like you want to put him as a C. So
I kind of do. Yeah.
I'll let you put him in the B category, and you figure out
my big thing with Ozzy is it I think people love Ozzy
right.
more than like his personality, his being is more important than even his music, honestly. Music, his magic finger that wrote the whole album. But I think Ozzy has done some really cool stuff vocally. I think he's a very smart melody writer.
Yeah.
But like singer wise, I don't know. Like I think he's one of these dudes like Bon Scott, arguably, that's just got a cool fucking voice.
Yeah.
He's not a great singer.
Right.
He's got some technique and some ability to get, but his voice was naturally high. I think if I'm gonna, I mean, if we'll maybe revisit this, but I'm gonna put him at the end of B. But fine. I kind of want to put him at the top of C.
Okay.
That's where I would want to put him.
Yeah.
Now this fella, Brian Johnson.
Oh, Brian Johnson.
Yeah.
I mean, he obviously can sing, but like older I get, the more I hate his tone.
What's funny about him is he chose to sound like that.
I know you've heard the stuff from like the band before, right? It was like
and
even the early shit, like what? There's like videotape of him singing in the late '60s or something.
Yeah, no, he's got a good voice.
Yeah, he's got that crooner voice, which was.
But he went for that like razor blade gravelly thing, which his peak to me is, I mean, it's Back in Black.
Yeah, up 100%.
And maybe up to Fly on the Wall. That's about as far as I'll go. After that, I agree his tone starts falling off. He's had vocal problems, not to mention his hearing.
Yeah.
I did just watch some recent live AC/DC stuff, and boys, you got to stop it. Anyway, Brian, I mean, I like the Brian Johnson, early Brian Johnson stuff with AC/DC, but he's like a D.
Wow. I wasn't.
He's just not a great singer.
I wasn't expecting that from you.
He's a charming singer. I think all of Back in Black to me is perfect. But I mean, I don't think he could handle singing anybody in C tier's stuff. And that it does include Bon Scott, because I know he does it, but it doesn't sound right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
End of C at best, top of D. Otherwise,
I would have thought C. Do you want to put him as our first D and just see what happens?
Kind of.
Oh no! I totally see who your next singer is.
Yeah. Speaking of D's, DLR.
The Diamond Dave.
Diamond David Lee Roth.
Coming at you live.
Dave's he's a great front man. He's an incredible performer. He does cool things with his voice. The dude, I don't think, has ever been if we're looking at all of these people, Dave is not a singer. He's about as much a singer as less than Brian Johnson, because we know Brian Johnson can actually sing.
All right. So I agree with you on comparing him to pretty much everybody on this board.
Mm-hmm.
I do. Okay. Let me go the positives.
Okay.
I really like David Lee Roth's tone on those Van Halen songs. I really, really do. The things that he was doing on like Running with the Devil back in the day, where he had that like two little vocally things together at the same time, that was real cool.
Yeah.
The amount of people that he influenced, huge.
His voice at his peak.
His voice at his peak is, Fair Warning is just the album I keep going back to. But
Sure.
there's things he does. You're not a big Van Halen fan. There's things he does on 84, like I'll Wait. It's got some cool
Yeah.
vocals. There's a song called Secrets that he does some really cool vocal stuff. Little Guitars, he does some cool shit in.
Yeah.
Um, okay, I can put David a D. I cannot put him at an F.
I wasn't going to put him in an F,
Yeah, I mean,
but I think he's a D.
yeah, I hate
And
to
that's not a judgment
to
on
admit it.
him, his legacy, like his
No.
performances, but I
His
just think
lyric
as
writing
a
is good. But
as
yeah,
a
no,
singer,
yeah, I'm not gonna. I can't disagree. I hate this.
you want him after or above
I
Brian?
want him above Brian Johnson. I know
Okay.
people get all pissed off at that, but like,
Okay.
sorry, dude.
No, it's fine.
Van Halen peak.
Sure. Blackie Lawless.
That's another one that I know Blackie Lawless is the lead singer of Wasp, and I know he.
Oh wow.
Did you
Okay.
know? Did you know Blackie Lawless was in the New York Dolls?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah. Blackie's history is really interesting. So you're saying I'm running this one, basically.
I think so too, because like I think of Wasp as just Wasp. And I know
Man.
Blackie's got a good voice. And I know he's got, but you know, here's my problem. He's more of a metal singer to me than a rock singer. I think of Wasp as more of a metal band than a rock
Yeah.
band ever.
I could agree. I could agree with that. To be transparent, folks, I have begun doing this thing where I just have a robot make these lists because otherwise they get really personal and it's harder for us to be objective.
Right.
So I just have a robot make me a list of the best hard rock singers, and this is what it spit out. I don't really have an issue with arguing that Blackie is more of a metal singer. I think I could argue if you listen to some of the kind of later Wasp stuff, Crimson Idol. There's a lot of rock stuff in what he does, but his tone, that graveliness, it does kind of make him. He's more of a metal guy. I don't disagree with that. So you know what, Blackie, I'm going to take you out.
There you go.
Okay,
I like it.
but I'm going to keep this guy in. Kevin DeBro.
Fucking F.
No way.
I fucking hate Kevin DeBro.
No way.
I
Dude,
don't. I look
that's-
D at the best. I look. Can he sing? Yeah, sure, to a degree. I don't like his tone. I don't like.
I like his tone. I don't like his vibrato.
Yeah,
It's that
and
like
I think it's-
popsicle on the edge of a desk kind of.
Yeah, and I think he like over. I think he's in that Bach category, man, where it's like you're trying too hard. Like it,
Well, yeah,
it
he was-
doesn't
he
feel like, you know what I mean.
He was
like
not
it's-
a good person to his band, but because he ran his mouth, kind of like a lot of people want to be like David Lee Roth and just like verbal diarrhea and say all this wacky shit, man. But then other people come off like assholes. Where Dave, they were just like, that's cool.
I will say this: Kevin got a lot cooler towards the end of his life. So
Yes.
kudos to you on that, Kevin.
Yeah, I agree.
But
I think his
dude,
performance on Stars is great,
okay, yeah, okay.
like really good.
You put him wherever you want to.
I'm still gonna put him like right here.
Okay, good.
But I think he's actually way better than I would have thought, using the lens of me today versus me back then.
I can agree with you on that.
I think he's actually a pretty damn good singer, but I don't think he's better than.
Look,
I think
dude,
he's in the. I think he's in the right camp.
there's a bunch of ringers on this list.
There still are.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's like when you have somebody like, like you made a good point earlier in the show. It's like, look at all the people that you have.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, yeah, like then you see how they stack up, and you're like,
Yep.
Who the fuck would you put? Like, who would you? Yeah, no, he's right where he needs to be.
Yeah, and we're closing in on it.
Yeah,
Tom Kiefer.
love-hate relationship with Tom Kiefer.
Fair enough.
When Tom is in the lower register, I really like Tom's voice.
Sure.
Example: Heartbreak Station.
Great.
Love that song. Love that song. I am. I do like when he gets into the AC/DC-ish type of place in his voice too.
Hmm.
But looking at all the singers we got, to me, he feels like a C.
Okay. I think Tom is interesting because I agree when he's not using the gravel on his higher range. The dude got a really nice sounding voice. I think he's a little. There's a lot of Steven Tyler going on in him, which weirdly isn't in this list. Sorry, I don't know how that
Yeah,
happened,
that is
folks.
weird. There's
Maybe
one
maybe
that's not on
we'll.
here. There's one that's not on here that I want to be on here, but we'll
Well,
get
I
there when
mean,
we get
we
there.
can maybe do that.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on, watch this. Okay, little adjustment on the back end, folks. So Tom Kiefer, I think I'm going to put him at the. I think he's at least as good a vocalist as Ozzy. But I will be happy if we put him at the top of C.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
That makes sense. I'm good with that.
All right. So we're dropping Tom in. Hey, over here. There we go. Robin Zander.
Ooh, I'll let you take that one because I don't think of Robin Zander as a singer. I think of it more Cheap Trick as this band that writes cool tunes. Not saying Robin Zander isn't a great singer. Um, and like you can argue about where the peak of it is, but like I will say something that's interesting. The song like The Flame
Mm-hmm.
really shows the quality of the singer he can be.
I think he's a great singer. I think his melodies are genius. The harmonies that Cheap Trick pulled off were incredible. They're just a great power pop band. And I saw them, I don't know, less than maybe 6, 7 years ago,
Okay.
and he still sounds the same.
I love that. I love to
Like
hear that.
he's fucking great. I'm gonna put him at least right here,
Okay.
like right there.
Yeah, you know what? You're not going to get a complaint out of me
Okay.
putting him there.
Okay. Eric Martin.
Ooh, that's an interesting one
Mm-hmm.
because Martin is a hell of a singer,
Great singer,
and
great tone, soulful, gritty, cool range.
yeah, you're not going to get. I mean, obviously the first couple Mr. Big records, there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of good stuff going on.
Killer stuff.
I mean, he's
Green
just
Tinted 60s Mind.
yeah.
His performance on that is so good.
I remember the first time I heard him, I was a little late to the party, but addicted to that rush.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Right. And like you're, for the people that are not band people, right? When you're when you're listening to a band where there's a lot of great musicianship,
Mm-hmm.
the singer can be kind of hidden.
Yeah.
So I remember hearing Addicted to That Rush on MTV, and right off the bat, you hear that cool little bass thing, and then Paul and Billy are playing that little cool tapping
Yep.
line thing. It's very easy to lose sight of how great of a singer
I
Eric
think
Martin is because
I think
those
he
guys
jumped
are just
right out.
no, he did. I
You
don't
know.
disagree with you, but it's
Yeah.
like at the
No,
same
it'd be
time,
easy
you know what
to
I
like
mean?
that dude doesn't matter because
Because like all these
all
dudes
the
are
all
just
the guitar
killing.
stuff.
Yeah, and same
Yeah.
thing with that drummer too.
Yeah. Pat
Pat was a
Torpy.
great drummer, and he just kind of got
Yeah.
dwarfed on the musicians he played with, if that makes
I
sense.
feel like Eric Martin is a high B.
You know what? I'm not going to disagree with you on that.
And I feel like I'm gonna put him
I'm not going to disagree with you on that.
right there. Above Miles, below Lou.
You know what? I think that's actually
I
honestly,
think that's a good spot for him to live
I think it's
right
a
now.
perfect place for him to be. To be honest with
Okay.
you,
Gonna get into some underrated folks for a hot second, but Jeff Scott Soto.
ooh,
Ooh, indeed. He's I think Jeff, I mean, I think I heard him first with Yngwie Malmsteen's Rising Force. Great fucking metal singer on that.
No, 100%.
Like killer metal singer. But he moved on. He's had so many different. He had that band Eyes that was more kind of AOR hard rock. He sings great. Sons of Apollo, the proggy stuff. He sings great.
Dude, he was in Journey.
He was in Journey.
So you know he can sing.
And it worked.
It did work.
Like I've seen some of that footage, and like I was like, the dude from Yngwie, and then I was like, oh, he's not the dude from Yngwie.
Right.
Like
there's colors.
The dude has a lot of tools in his kit.
Yeah.
You know, for me, I kind of feel like he's got to be maybe high B.
Yeah, I can agree with the high B.
You know, high B. I think that's where. So I'm going to put him here.
I'm going to agree 100% with you on that. I could not put him in the C. He's too good.
No. Well, and I'm not sure about A. I'm starting to feel like there's some adjustments that we'll talk about here in a little bit.
I think so.
Ray Gillan.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ray's badass.
Ray was a bad motherfucker.
Straight up.
Like, definitely that, you know, Coverdale plant area of singer. But like, man, the dude had mojo.
Dude, he just it wasn't fair how good of a singer he was. And like for me, the peak for me is like the first Badlands record.
Well, that's kind of all we get.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was three Badlands records, but I feel like the melodies and everything, first Badlands record, especially side one, is just like fucking amazing.
Sure. Yeah.
I
wish that Sabbath record that he worked on, I wish I could hear his vocals before he left them.
That would have been interesting, wouldn't it? You know,
I would love to have heard his versions, because I know when Tony Martin came in, he basically just re-recorded Ray's stuff, which gives you an idea how good Ray's stuff was. Because Tony Martin, you can think whatever you want, folks. Tony Martin could sing his ass off.
Oh yeah.
He was, and those albums are actually really good, except for Forbidden. That's terrible.
I can tell you right now, I can put Ray Gillan or Gillan as a B. No problem.
Okay.
No problem.
Yeah, I don't really have an issue with that. I don't. I think he's fucking great singer. So I'm gonna put him right below Geoff.
Okay.
John Bush. A.
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree. I think the only thing that hurts John Bush personally is there's a lot of Anthrax records I just don't like with him on it.
That's not his peak, though.
No, his peak is Armored
I would say
Saints,
Symbol of Salvation. That same record.
What year is that?
91, 92, 90, somewhere around there.
I think you got to throw the first Anthrax record in with him too, because
Sound of White Noise. But he's a little restrained on that one, I feel like. But yeah, you could include that in the era, because Sound of White Noise is fucking incredible, thanks to Bush.
I mean, 100%, and I think he put them in that different bracket in terms.
I agree.
Of, you know, but then I just feel like they just didn't. I feel like they didn't know where they're going. Yeah, but where you have them right there is perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, I think
is where you have.
I feel really good about that. Okay. Doug Pinnick.
Doug Pinnick's a great singer, but like I think of King's X as just a band. Like literally, all three of them are so strong together. The harmonies are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
I'm going to call you on something that you said just last week.
Yeah.
Which was when you saw Over My Head on MTV on Headbangers Ball. What was the thing that hooked you?
Yeah.
It was Doug.
Voice. Yeah, I know. But like as I have listened to more King's X and like definitely listened to King's X more as our friendship has gotten stronger
Hmm.
because you're like King's X, and I'm listening
Yeah.
more. Like cigarettes, fuck man, there's so many, dude. It's like he's such a great singer. I just think of King's X so much as like just that the most underrated band of all time.
Yep.
Like they just do not get their flowers at
But
all.
who's your favorite singer in King's X?
Oh, I mean, it's obviously Doug. Hello.
Obviously.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's, I don't know.
I
Like, I'll let you put him wherever you want to, and I'll agree with you because, like, I obviously trust you as a vocalist. And,
so there's two dudes on here so far
uh huh.
that are like my dudes,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put them
Okay.
right there. I'm going to
Okay.
put Doug above Ian Gillan.
Okay. Wow. Okay, Hyundai.
And and that we might revisit that because I still have a God tier to play.
Okay.
Now there's one
Okay.
wild card on this thing that we're going to have to talk about.
I think he is not on the list at all because he is a
Okay.
fucking metal singer to me.
See,
If I'm seeing that right, it's the
you
late,
are.
great Ronnie James Dio.
Yep.
Way too much of a metal singer. Even though I know he can croon, even
Boy.
though I know he could rock,
Okay.
like Ronnie to me, like is a metal fucking singer.
Mm.
He is.
Oh, I mean, look,
I mean, it's
I think the difference between Halford is like the metal god,
sure.
right? To me, Dio could paint in any color he wanted to.
Oh,
and if you go back and hear
100%.
like dig into Ronnie and the Prophets from the early 60s, and like you can get into
You're
all
going
of
that
his
deep. I love it.
I will, because if you
Love it.
listen to the early Ronnie Dio stuff, like he's a
fucking
crooner.
crooner. He's totally a crooner, but he's
And then
not,
if you listen to Catch the Rainbow off of,
sure.
I mean,
He's
he's okay.
He's
The only way I'm going to concede to any of this is if we just agree that Ronnie Dio is arguably,
dude. He's on our Metal Rushmore of singers.
yeah. But I think he deserves to be just one of the best singers.
Yeah,
Period.
I don't disagree
Like,
with you, but it's
period.
I don't disagree.
I
with
know
you,
that he's known for his metal work and all of that, but I would say that Ronnie's voice is so good that he transcends any genre.
I won't disagree with you on that. But like when I hear the word Dio, I think metal.
Mm-hmm. No, I understand that.
That's when
I do. I get that. But I'm just saying.
I know what you're saying.
I'm just saying.
I don't disagree with you either.
I think Ronnie, I would put him on the top of anything.
Sure, but if you like ask 10 fucking people, like who are the top 5 metal singers, Dio's name's going to come up. If you ask who are the top 5 rock singers, Dio's name is not going to come up because
I think it might.
There's no way. Everybody thinks of Dio as a metal singer.
Yeah, at this point, Rainbow in the Dark is rock.
Sure, it's on KOZZ.
Mm-hmm.
Max Volume, friend of the show, shout out.
Absolutely.
But
I think Max Volume would say he's a rock singer.
Maybe.
I think he would.
I can text him.
Sure, give it a shot.
I'm going to text him right now. I don't think he'll get back to me in time, but let's see.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe not. We'll see.
All right.
So Ronnie, we're going to bench for right now.
He gets benched right now.
I'm advocating that he's going in, and I know where he's going in. Okay. The next one is Robert Plant.
Oh, you hate Robert Plant.
I hate aspects of Robert Plant. He's kind of like what you said about Tom Kiefer, where if he's in his lows and mids, I don't mind Robert Plant in his lower mid. I find, and the Moots has bullshit opinions sticker is already up. I can't deal with his higher end stuff and his kind of mama, mama, baby, baby, hysterical moaning and groaning shit. It drives me up a fucking wall, and I hate it.
Well, wait a second. We got Max replying already.
All right.
I'm with you on that. I think the older I have gotten, the more Robert Plant has drove me up a fucking wall. But give me Rain Song,
Peak.
no quarter. Give
Sure.
me, I mean, my peak for, I mean, All of My Love. My peak for him is Houses of the Holy. I think Houses of the Holy is the best Led Zeppelin record. People
Okay.
think I'm fucking high. On Stairway to Heaven, man, tone wise,
No,
Robert's
well,
got a
Stairway to
great tone
Heaven.
when he's in that where you said.
I think he can have a great tone. I think he's
Uh,
capable of it.
all right, throw Ronnie on the God tier.
Goddamn right.
Ha, the singer, the one who all will follow.
Tell Max I said thank you. Ronnie Dio, God tier. His Dio literally means God. So thank you, Max. All right. Robert Plant. Yeah, my issue is more that I like his lower mid tone. I like his delivery in those areas. I like some of that. I think I know it's cliche, but like I don't like Led Zeppelin, so you can hate me. But his performance on Stairway is fantastic. Everything in that song is fantastic. Everything.
like my dad says, this is the best song of all time.
I mean, your dad's not wrong. It's one of them.
It is literally if you look, Wayne's World, fuck that tune. But
Sure.
if you are legitimately looking at that song, um, that Moots, he's a dreamboat.
Thanks, buddy.
If you look at that song, I mean, for 19, oh God, I can't remember the year. I want to say 71, 72.
Hmm.
I mean, that's a fucking perfect tune for that time period. I
As
mean,
much as I don't enjoy Zeppelin, and I know it's a cliche, but like, good Lord,
yeah, dude.
that song there's not a flaw in it. And like, I mean, the composition's perfect, the vocals are great, the rhythm section is fantastic. It's a linear song. It doesn't ever repeat.
Right.
Page's solo at the end of that is one of those solos.
And a fucking one taker, by the way, which is insane.
Yeah, it's great. So
Right, so
that's
where
about
we
as far
throwing
as
him?
I go.
Where
I
we
mean,
throwing him?
he's got to go in A, I figure, because arguably I can be reasonable, people. I think he's an A, and I think I'm gonna put him over Steve Perry, but under Ian Gillan.
Okay. All right. Next.
Because Ian Gillan could do all that hysterical shit, but I like it when he does it
Yeah. Totally makes sense.
and not when Robert Plant does it.
Totally makes sense.
We made a correction earlier. Steven Tyler is now in play, ladies and gentlemen. And
I'll be
that's
honest with you.
that's a tough one.
Steven Tyler could be easily an A for me
I mean, dude,
because he kind of,
boy,
yeah.
when Aerosmith was all hopped
Sorry.
up on Mountain Dew, if you know what I'm talking about, that early Aerosmith shit.
Yeah, but
when
you
they're
can
just
take the later Aerosmith stuff because he didn't lose his fastball.
well,
He did
I mean,
not lose
yeah,
his fastball. And whether you like the songs or don't,
no,
like,
he could sing his ass off until not that long ago.
yeah, dude. And he did a great job in the Black Sabbath tribute show.
He
To be
did.
honest
He
with you, I
did.
was very surprised how well his voice sounded. I think he has to be an A, and I think you're crazy if you put him anything lower than an A. I really
Where
do.
an A? He ain't better than Glenn Hughes.
No, I think you can put him. I mean, honestly, anywhere in A. To be honest with you, like probably like middle A. I would assume.
I'm gonna put
somewhere
him
there.
right there.
Okay. And our last one,
Is your boy
Phil. Yes.
Phil Lynott?
I
And Lizzie.
love Phil's delivery, his tone.
Mhm.
I love his tone. Is he a great singer? No, per se, but like, I love his tone. I mean, lyrically, we're not talking lyrics, but like delivery, yes, that's part of singing. Great delivery. Could definitely do it live.
Mhm.
Man, Live and Dangerous is such a great fucking record.
It is.
He's a guy where the accent doesn't bother me.
No,
He's
I
a
think
guy
it's
where
great.
the accent actually works for him, not against him.
Well, and I mean, he's Irish, so it's not like, I mean,
But
where poor Klaus, it made it tough to understand him sometimes.
right,
Like Phil, it added charm.
yes.
Um,
You
okay,
look. I'm going to put Phil as a B personally. I mean, you can put him in C, and I'm okay with that. But like, and he's doing all that shit and playing bass, which is pretty amazing too.
I think that the most interesting thing to me, I'm kind of going to use something that you said earlier. I don't listen to Thin Lizzy and think about Phil's voice. I think
Right.
about his phrasing, and he's
Yes.
got a nice tone, but like I don't consider him, when I think of singers, I don't think of Phil.
Yeah,
I think
that's
he's a
totally fair.
phenomenal vocalist,
Yeah.
but I don't consider him a pure singer.
All right. So where you put
So
him?
for me, I'm going to be a little hard on you, and we're going to have to kind of tighten some of this stuff up.
Are you going to put him
I'm
in
going to
C?
put Phil at the top of C if it'll let me.
I can live with that. I can live with that. That's another band too that's tough because the songwriting is so great. And
It's
then
great.
you got
I
Gary
mean, there's
fucking
nothing
Moore,
there's
you got
nothing wrong
John
with,
Sykes. You got
yeah, Gary Moore,
you
Scott
got
Gorham. Like, I mean,
yeah.
we can, dude. There's Thin Lizzy is Thin Lizzy.
Thin Lizzy
Okay.
needs so many more flowers. All right, let's tighten this shit up because we probably got about 3 minutes left of this show, folks.
Yeah, we got to get out of here.
Yep. So
God tier, I'm more than happy with my two.
I'm perfectly happy with everybody in the God tier. I'll be honest with you.
Okay,
It's a great fucking God tier.
I mean,
It really is.
hard to argue.
Yep.
You know, and the only thing I would do is I'd probably move Ronnie up over Chris and Layne, but that's just me.
Right.
But I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
A tier, I feel like there's one person that should be up there that isn't, if I'm looking at the B tier.
Uh-huh.
And I think DC should probably go up one,
Yeah, throw DC up there.
right?
And it's
Like,
not because we're trying to get you on the show, DC. It's because
no, it's actually because
You're
I mean, you get Slow and Easy 87.
87. Jesus.
I mean,
yeah.
it's even Slip of the Tongue. There's some
Slip of the
great
Tongue
stuff.
too, man.
Glenn Hughes sings
Sailing Ships.
well, Judgment Day. And,
Judgment Day's another great one.
but Glenn Hughes does all the backups on that album. So
I did not know that. How cool is that?
that is true.
All right.
Other than that, I'm pretty happy with. I like A. B. I feel reasonably good about.
Yeah.
Reasonably, I think that. I think it's fair.
Yeah.
C.
I think C's hysterical.
C's funny.
I
Yeah.
really do. I think looking at the C tier, I think the C tier is fucking hysterical because I think it's more of us just like if anybody could be in the B tier from the C tier, Joe Elliott would be that guy I could throw in there.
Okay.
Because like Photograph is such a fucking high song if you think about how high it gets up on that one.
Yeah, I mean, Foolin', he gets up there, but I don't know.
I like his tone. Yeah, I'm cool with him at C. B, I could see him sneaking in.
And D is fine.
Yeah, D is D. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and we didn't know no Fs.
No Fs. Well, everybody passed.
Yeah, well, not in my heart, but
everybody graduated. Shit ton of fun. I hope you guys enjoy this and we can do more of these shows for you guys. If you're picking an album for me, I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna do this, but I'd say pick an album from each tier. I think that'd be fun. You know what I mean? Or pick the singer that you know the least about and check him or her out. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
I do think it sucks there's only one woman on here though. But I think Anna's so badass. Like, who the fuck would you put?
Yeah, like I wouldn't move her.
No. But I'm saying, like, who else would you? Yeah. I'm just gonna say, listen to fucking Dirt because it's just a masterpiece. Pick one real quick.
I'm gonna say, listen to Dreamboat Annie by Heart and listen to Long Live Rock and Roll by Rainbow.
Great choices. Anything you want to add before we get out of here?
No, this was fun. Let us know what you think and like and subscribe and all that shit too while you're at it.
Well, you guys have been doing that. We appreciate that. Love the numbers. Love what we're seeing. Like I said every episode, at the end, be good yourselves, be good to others, especially in times like this. Get a hold of a friend, see how they're doing, and tell them you found a brand new podcast called Mixtapes. Talk to you soon.